All right, man. A lot of things that women say is flat out lies. They be like, "Well, I want a problem solver." They don't want a problem solver. Have you ever tried to solve a woman's problem? This is what you usually get. Oh, you never take my side. You always take somebody else's side. And like I said before, when you hear stuff like that, and women say, "I want you to be honest and be honest with me," and tell you, no, they don't. No, they don't. They don't want problem solvers. Let me tell you that first and foremost. They don't want problem solvers. Because they don't even want to do the work to get a husband. You know what I'm saying? That's why the message that they gravitate towards is always the most negative message. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why it's the most lazy message. Or it's just the man. And, the man is, it's all men's fault. Or he should do this, or he should love you in all the fat rolls that you got, and you don't need to hit the gym. He just needs to get stronger to lift your 600-pound ass. That's why they gravitate, because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. And that's just the God honest truth. They don't want to work on themselves. Think about it. They'd rather go get BBLs. They'd rather go get tummy tucks. They'd rather go do all that. And I see women, especially white women, and other women from Slovenia and Eastern Europe, and for the Mexican community, and they're doing RDLs, bending ass too. So that's why they always gravitate towards the worst advice. Why would you get over and go slow? I just don't understand these people. You could have stayed right behind the slow ass fucking whatever that is. But for real, yeah, when women say, I want a problem solver and I need guys to do this, and I just want a guy just to, I could turn my brain off with. If that's the point, if they wanted a guy they wanted to turn their brain off, and then, why do they always got to challenge your authority? Why they always got to challenge something that you say? No, all of a sudden, when you speak facts, they got to throw and tell the truth, and you tell them about themselves, like, hey, you need to do this, that, and the third. They said, well, you need to do that too. Or they got to throw some type of, insults or something like that. They got to insult you. That's how you know you want an argument with a woman, when she started insulting you. So they don't want to turn their brain off. They don't want you to solve their problems. They like being in misery. Think about it. If a woman grew up in a single parent household, why would she go be a single mother? Why would she want to put somebody else through that? Because they love living in misery. They love living in issues. They love living in poverty. They love living in delusion. The majority of women don't want somebody else thinking for them and doing stuff. They whole thing is our mothers or our great grandmothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers, they had to stay up under Willie leadership, and they couldn't do what they really wanted to do. And what was they gonna do? Crash the fuck out. Exactly what y'all doing. Throw lies, oh, men are lonely, and nobody give a how can a man be lonely, bro? If it's a solid average individual, lonely, you can easily go out there and buy a bitch. You can easily go out there and get a chick. It ain't hard. Y'all at the clubs and ain't no men at the club. Most of y'all, y'all whole thing for throwing y'all coochie around is I'm ovulating and that's why I slept with them and all that bullshit, man. To be honest with you, bro, they don't want to turn their brains off. They don't want you to solve their problems. They don't want you to be in control. They want your money. They want somebody to fund them, and they can go do whatever they want to do and not challenge them, not say nothing. But you know what's so funny about it is they get with those type of guys. They get with those type of guys and still fuck them type of guys over. They get with these simp guys, step all over these simp guys, and they still leave those guys. Trust me, I've been there. Hey, I got this problem. What you think? And I'm like, oh, you're why you always taking somebody else's side? You never take my. They just want to hear what they want to hear. They want reassurance. This is why I literally stopped helping people. It's a lot of dudes that's on this tip too. This is why I don't give advice no more. Somebody was asking me to help somebody else. Like, no, it's a waste of my time. That's what I found out helping people. Especially people that it's a waste of your fucking time. It's a fucking fact. It's a waste of your time. Or you don't take my side, or you hating on me, or you tell them what they need to do and they still keep doing the same dumb bullshit. So what is the point of me wasting my time trying to help you? I heard this dude at the gym, right? And I'm like, yo, if you, open your whiff up on this particular movement, hey, you'll get more range of motion. Oh man, no, I'm like, all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't help people. This is why if I see any nigga in that bitch and I don't know you, like know you, and the bar is about to kill you, I'm not helping you, bro. I promise to God, I'm not helping you. Figure it out. That's why I don't lift with the clamps. Real talk. That's why I don't lift with the clamps. So when I press or I bench press, if I get stuck or I can't lift it back up, I can tilt it right off the fucking rack. I lift. I don't need your fucking help. But that's how it is. I don't help, especially black people, bro. I'm good. You're wasting your fucking time. You're wasting your time. And it's just the sad nature of the beast, bro. It's the sad nature of the beast. I want to help. I want to do good. That's why I work with the kids. That's why I help mentor kids. I want to help, but these people out here is lost, bro. Only time a woman really truly won't help with their problems, real talk, is when it's a financial issue. Other than that, they just literally want to do what they want to do. But I appreciate y'all. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Peace.